Hello, 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 BSR Nation. Welcome back to Everland, home of the Ponderosa and the camper car. One moment, please. Okay, is that better? It was a little cloudy. I guess the lenses on my smartphone are matching the weather outside, because not only is it cloudy, but it's raining. Yes, so I came outside to check some things out in my environment, and I found there was a rat. There is a rat that lives under my outdoor fireplace, and I lifted it up to get something out. I don't have food in there, nothing. He's in there trying to, I guess he's keeping cool. But when I lifted up that cover, he was sitting right there. He was sitting up on the fireplace, and he saw me, and he ran right over there underneath that barbecue grill, which happens to be clean, so he's not getting any food source from me. But still, he was there, and he is still under that. So I was out here checking things out, ran into a rat, jumped into the camper car, and behold, it started to rain. Let me give you a better look. Oh, you hear it? Now the sun is coming out, but it's still raining. It's still thundering. So this is my first time experiencing a thunderstorm in the camper car. Yeah. So it's not a really bad thunderstorm. As you can see, God is definitely good to me. And I am so grateful. So grateful. So I'm riding out this little thunderstorm in the camper car. This is great practice for me. Okay. So I went out there. Because I was charging up my solar battery, and I had put the battery right under there where that fireplace is, so that it won't get wet if it should start raining. And I went and got it. Oop, that's my paper towel roll. Anyway, if you can see it, there it is. So it's in the car, and it's all hooked up. You know, it's got this is hooked up to the solar panels, and it actually is a reader. It's a controller, so it tells me how much. You see you can read the volts that are going in, and you can also read the volts that are already in the battery. And then it has, I have a way in which I can actually, I have a light plugged up, but if the battery isn't charged up well enough, I can't use the light. But that's fine, because I have other light sources right here inside of this camper car. So yeah, once I get enough solar energy into this battery, I can use this light again. I can use that light, which gives me a whole lot more light than, well, these are pretty okay, but that one gives out more light. Let me put it right. So I have that one up there, and I do have another light in this camper car. See, the sun is coming out now, thank goodness. And if I had to make a run for it, I do happen to have an umbrella on the other side of this mural. You know, on the other, I'll call it on the other side of the cabin. See? Still looks like a cabin. So I have a big umbrella if I need to make a run for it. You see I have these fans. These are personal neck fans, but I find they work just fine if you can hang one up and you sit in front of it like I am sitting right in front of this, and it's working just fine, keeping me cool in the camper car. Okay, you see that's different settings also. So I have this one. This one I think is on the, see that? Different settings. That's off. That's on. That's the lowest setting right there. And then it has a high setting and a higher. So it has 3 different settings. In the camper car, I have 3 personal neck fans. And I intend to get one more because, like I said, this is a regular car. And 4 or 5 passengers can ride in the car. 1, 2, 3. That's a seat. 4. And then we have underneath all of this, there's a middle seat belt. So I just like to have enough supplies in the car to provide for at least the amount of people that can fit in the car. But sleeping in the camper car comfortably, this camper car only will sleep 2 people comfortably. And yeah, I'm sitting on the seat right now, but this seat goes down. This seat's already down because I like to get in and lay down with my head right there. And I put my feet on the seat and I look out the window. Yeah, like things are letting up, so that's good. So this was our practice run, our practice rain, let's call it a rain run in the camper car. What do I have new? Let me turn off this light. I don't like to leave the lanterns on when I don't need to. That is a waste of energy. Okay, so I'll put it down here. I have a little container that I sit this one in, and it's down there, sitting in that collapsible sink that is right down there by my feet. Okay, so I did bring something new into the camper car. What I decided is when I do use it for camping and shelter, although I have it blacked out up here mostly, and it does look quite nice as though it's a cabin. Then I have the beach. But when I do decide to sleep back here, I want to make sure that it's totally private. So I realized that this fan right here, it fits perfectly behind that window. You know, the window I brought in for decoration, that one there. And when I open the fan up like that, there, voila. So if I'm asleep back here, of course I'll have these blackout curtains drawn. The front has blackout curtains, and it has that windshield cover, but just for an extra measure of privacy, this fan opens up all the way, and it's behind, so it can actually, you know, provide for me a more sense of privacy. So when I'm asleep back there, my legs will be back there, which is closed off right now. My head is going to be right there, and there's the window that I put up. There's the light, and there is that Japanese fan, which is pretty. And it fits right perfectly right here. All right, you see that? Okay, when I'm finished, when I wake up, or if I decide to move, I just close the fan back down. Just close it back down. And I can literally leave the fan wedged behind there. I could do it if I want to. See? Because it fits perfectly behind that window. But I don't want to. I would rather put the fan away down here. See that? And it's not in the way of my feet or anything. And I'll store it down there until I need it or want it. And then I'm back in the cabin with a view of the beach. Well, there you have it. That is the update. So now we know there's a rat under there and it goes over there. We know it's very comfortable to be in a thunderstorm, and we're quite safe in this camper car. And we know that we can actually put a little more privacy between the front, see that, and us back here asleep. All right, well, that's all for today. We made it. We turn off the fan. Okay, and I charge these fans right over here as well. Okay, and I do have water. I always have water when I come in to the camper car, because you never know. Just leave this down here for next time, because I didn't open it. So leave it right there. It's not touching the battery. The battery is right here. See? And the water is over there. Okay. All right. So we made it. Thank goodness. What a lovely day. What a lovely day again. Yes, it looks like nothing has ever happened. And we just had a heavy thunder rain storm. Thunder rain. I don't forget my keys. Oh, if I get my keys, that is it for me. Okay. All right, I got them. That's it for me until Coach Thomas gets here, so I don't want to lock myself out. So I'm over here. I'm not going to disturb that that rat, because I know he's under there. He is a good sized one. He's not huge, but he's big enough. He's not a tiny field mouse. He is a gray rat with a long tail, and he's under there. And where he was under there, sitting on the brick part when I lifted this up to get what I had stored inside of the fireplace. Oh, and I do not want to see him. But what I think I'll do, I'll have to take the covers off of these two items. And for a moment, I'll just have to run out here when it rains and pull the covers back down. And I'm hoping that since he won't have any shelter, that he'll go back down there where he belongs. Right. Okay. Ooh, it's still thundering. Oh, still, the threat is still here. Although it's sunny over there. Let me go on back in. I do not want any trouble from not conducting myself in a wise manner. All right, guys, as always, stay prayed up and stay sprayed up.